Hey everybody, welcome to Studio 7. I'm Mercedes.
I'm Matt. Hello, everyone.
Oh, you caught on that time.
What?
You didn't do the Matt Beauvais.
No, you just said Mercedes.
Yeah.
If you would have said your full name, I would have said my full name. But I just went with Matt. Yeah. But it's weird. Nobody ever calls me Matt. It's not like a name that people go by.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just kind of whatever. Hello, Peter. Happy Tuesday.
Yes, Burr. Can we talk about?
It stinks outside.
It is icy as all get out. Like I say, my husband has fallen 2 times in the last like 3-4 days.
Is he okay?
He's okay.
He's sore, probably.
He is sore. So sore that the twins were picking on him.
Oh.
Like Brooklyn said, we were at breakfast and Brooklyn says, I can't wait till I get older because you can do anything you want. And Maya goes, are you kidding me? Dad's so sore he can't even move right now. And I'm like, kid, watch yourself.
Yeah, watch yourself.
But James, he's busted his butt twice.
Last week was on Friday I was off, and then Saturday I was off. On Friday, I took a metal shovel to my driveway for, let's say, 2 hours. I probably got half of it done. And then on Saturday, I finished the rest of it. So I put down rock salt. I was able to find one of those other alternative things at a grocery store. I don't even know what it was. It's some sort of ice melting formula.
Yep.
So I found that. I poured that down.
Did it
work? Worked a little bit, but just enough to probably soften the ice that I could hack it away. And I just kept.
That is nuts. You were just hacking at it?
Yes, with a metal shovel. And because my entire driveway was a sheet of ice, basically an ice rink. So I didn't want to have to deal with the snow over the weekend on top of the already, because we're talking about probably 5-6 inches of ice that I had on my driveway. I was like, I don't want to do this again. I don't want to have the snow fall and then me clear the top of the snow, but there's still to be a layer of ice under it. So I got it down to basically pavement all the way up until the apron of my driveway. That had been built up so much that there was nothing I could do.
Can I tell you that I am like pleasantly it's unusually happy that you're doing that because you've been bragging about how you haven't gotten any snow.
I know.
So it's like I want to feel bad for you, but I'm just like,
But that's not necessarily snow. That's ice. That's different. So I got a lot of ice on my driveway. I mean, I still have a lot of snow. Everybody in Western New York has snow right now, which stinks. But yeah, the ice had been built up in really. But
it's bad.
I find gratification, instant gratification, in anything where you can see progress gradually happen. Anything. I've always been
That's
that
why
way.
you like grocery shopping.
That's why I like grocery shopping. It's like why I like cutting the lawn. When I was a little kid, I loved Legos because you start and then you see the progress as you're going. So that was the same way with my driveway. And you've become an adult when you work on something for 2 hours in your driveway. You finally go inside. It's exhausting because you're outside for so long, just swinging a shovel. And you look out the window and you just smirk a little bit. You're like,
I did that.
You're like,
I did that.
Looks pretty good. It's like the neighbors, like, they don't have bare pavement right now on half their driveway. I do.
Well, the funny part about James falling was he was snow blowing and he was being nice to our neighbor and was snow blowing the front of her house when he fell.
That's tough. That's so tough. But that you have to, though. So I basically, my driveway, I have sidewalk in both directions. So I go to the driveway of my neighbors, even though you're not responsible.
You stop right in.
No, I go all the way to the driveway of both neighbors, which more than covers what would be my property. I mean, that's the neighborly thing to do also, right? You're not supposed to just stop.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be really ridiculous.
Someone wants to know how Daniela, am I saying it right? Daniela was?
Wow, Peter, good callback. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
You got to go.
I'm going.
You know what was funny?
I'm going.
So we went on Friday for Valentine's Day, and the goal was if we show up at 5, we'll beat the crowd. We did not beat the crowd.
Was it a line like the iPhone?
There were about 10 groups in front of us. I wanted to tap out immediately. It was me, my wife, and our daughter.
Yeah.
It's not like an easy sit there.
Yeah.
And it's a very tiny restaurant. So we went in, my wife put our name in, and they were like, we'll call you. It'll probably be at least an hour. I was like, let's go home. I was like, why are we doing this? She was like, it's Valentine's Day. I don't want to ruin Valentine's Day. Good on her for being persistent because otherwise I would have just booked it. She was like, let's go to the AKG. They have an area where kids can play, and we had our daughter. I went to the AKG for the first time since they've done the renovations in there.
Beautiful.
It's incredible. I had no idea. Now, I knew Albright Knox. They put a lot of money into it. It's very well respected.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that nice. There's a restaurant right in the middle. Like when you
Yes.
walk it, like a nice restaurant. There were people there having their Valentine's dinners at the art
Look
museum.
at you,
I was like, this
Bobby.
is so fancy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but they have like 3 or 4 rooms where Ellie was able to. There's a magnet wall. There's a bunch of blocks and Legos that she could play with.
Nice.
There's a little art studio where they do different teaching things every single week.
Mm-hmm.
There's a room that has a jungle gym with like a mat down on it. I was
Yeah.
like, this is it was the perfect way to kill an hour.
Yeah.
Then we go back to the restaurant, and the cool thing is now at Daniela. Now we've only been there probably 4 or 5 times, but they're starting to know us there. And I always think it's cool when you start to get like when they
Yeah.
know you at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with Channel 7. It's just like, oh, you've been in here a lot. And that is cool. Hey, good to see you again.
Yeah,
How's
yeah, yeah.
everything? How's the baby? All these things. Like, nice.
Her face, the picture you posted of her face with the spaghetti sauce on
Uh-huh.
it was the cutest, along with the flower. You got her a rose.
I didn't, though. Shout out Lisa at Wegmans in Amherst, Niagara Falls Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered a bouquet for my mom, my mother-in-law, and my wife.
Look
Ro-
at you.
Yeah, well, that's what you got to do. So I picked up. I don't really have a choice. It's just what you got to do. So picked up roses for my wife, and then picked up a bouquet for both my mother-in-law and my mom. When I went to the back to pick up the flowers, Ellie was there, and they looked and they were like, "Can we give her a flower?" And I was like, "Absolutely." So I believe her name was Lisa at the Wegmans in Amherst.
Aw.
Cut the thorns off of the rose, wrapped it, and gave it to her, and she held that thing so proud for the rest of the time while we were in
See?
Wegmans. It
Aw.
was adorable. So on my counter right now at home, my wife's got her flowers, and then there's one. It's not even a vase because it's so small. It's just a cup of water with Ellie's one little rose.
But
in
does
there.
she know it's hers?
No, not anymore. No, at the moment she did. Now she's like, what is
Oh,
that?
It was
basically?
so cute,
She's
though.
the best.
It was so cute. We'll be right back. I'm telling you, that picture of you guys at dinner, I was just like, this just made my day.
The pizza too. So let me show you the.
Look, Anita says, don't you wish you thought of it?
No,
The flower?
I wish I did. So they have flatbread pizzas. So look at that.
Oh my gosh.
So look at her little eating the flatbreads, just
With
being
her pinky up.
with her little.
She has her pinky up.
So it's a 4 cheese flatbread that they have. They have a bunch of different flavors. But my
Mhm.
wife's a vegetarian, so we get the quattro formaggio, I believe is the so.
Oh, I
4
can't wait to go with
and
the family.
they've got, I think it's Asiago, blue cheese, Parmesan, and mozzarella
Mhm.
in a flatbread. It
Ugh,
is
That sounds so good.
ridiculously good.
Marie says, I got you all beat. We had Burger King. Listen, I love a good Whopper.
Dude, Marie, chicken fries? Come on.
No.
Yeah, chicken fries are good.
No.
I haven't been I haven't been to Burger King or to what I would say is like a fast food restaurant. I've been to places like Panera and Chipotle, but I haven't been to a Burger King or a McDonald's or a Wendy's.
So your daughter does not eat chicken nuggets?
No, she doesn't eat meat yet. So I
Mm,
mean,
okay,
that's another
okay,
thing that we're
okay.
trying to like figure out too, because Andrea's vegetarian.
Yeah.
So how do we incorporate meat? And that's like a crazy thing too.
Well, that's a good question. How do you? Like, have you had that talk yet? Like,
Yeah, and I lose everything. So I don't know what we're going to do. Right now.
maybe give her the choice when she's old enough?
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. Her choice with whatever. If she wants to eat meat, she's gonna eat meat.
But what's old enough, though?
I don't know.
5 is
Probably
probably not.
old enough to understand, like, Daddy, I want chicken nuggets. Can I try something like that?
Mhm.
Or when she goes to school and she
Kids
sees
will be
other
talking
people,
about it, yeah.
she sees other people when they're eating. Ellie is super healthy. I mean, so is her mother. My wife is a very healthy. She eats very healthy food. So we will have to figure out what is the best way to slowly incorporate that stuff into her diet. I think for me, the perfect world would be she eats meat sparingly, occasionally, but is not something that she needs in every single meal.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I was raised in a lot of ways, like in every meal there is usually some sort of meat.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people operate like that.
I do.
Every
I
meal
do.
needs a meat.
every meal,
Well,
but as of late, I
oatmeal
have been
for
trying
your
steel
steel
cut
cut
oats.
oats for the
I
morning.
put some meat on the side.
Do you really?
Absolutely.
What, just like bacon or something?
Well, I gave up pork, but I'll do like turkey. As long as it's meat, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, but every meal has.
Every meal, every single meal.
I've started to try and do
We're coming back.
one meal a day.
That's
with meat.
good. That's good. Welcome back to Studio 7. So we're talking about incorporating meat in every. I have to have meat every meal.
Every meal. And I think a lot of people probably feel the exact same way.
Yeah,
It is the social norm, but when
it's
you're
not the best for you though.
well, I mean, my wife became a vegetarian off of a Netflix documentary, and I
Mhm,
always am a little weary about those things because I believe you can turn anything into something that makes you feel like you're being healthy or you're
Yeah.
not. But it was an easier transition for her because she was not a meat eater before. She ate chicken. She didn't eat red meat. She didn't eat fish.
Yeah.
Not that fish is meat, but she was already had a pretty strict diet.
Yeah.
So for her, the only thing she really needed to cut out was chicken. For me, it's not just chicken. It's chicken, it's fish, it's pork, it's beef.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things. So what
Yeah.
I've tried to do, and my brother-in-law is like very, very healthy. And he is a gym teacher, but also has like a background in like dietitian stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He only will have meat for one meal a day. So I've been trying to every morning have a smoothie with a bunch of vegetables in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then for lunch, maybe I'll have some fish, maybe I'll have a salad, whatever it is, and then for dinner I'll have some sort of meat as my main portion of dinner.
Yeah. I struggle with meat. Well, meat isn't a struggle, but I love to eat meat in my food. I mean, growing up, if I made a salad and didn't put meat on it,
Yeah,
my family's
it's
like,
like,
that's
well, it's
rabbit
not even
food.
a salad.
It's rabbit
That's
food.
what I mean. Yes.
Yeah. So we have meat on everything.
Everything.
I would love to get down to one meal a day.
Mhm.
Meat and sweets
Yeah.
are my.
I don't care about sweets.
Oh, really?
Don't care. But we're gonna transition to sweets probably in a second. Don't have a sweet tooth. Never really have.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, that's one thing. I would much rather have chicken wings than cake or pie or ice cream.
I can agree with that.
Just don't care. Like
I can agree with that.
nobody dislikes those things. They're delicious.
Mhm.
But I don't ever feel the need to have them. In the summer when the weather gets nice, my wife wants to go get ice cream.
Mhm.
I don't know if I've ever had that urge of like, ooh, I
Oh,
want to
I
go get
do.
ice cream.
I do.
I just don't care.
Yeah, I do.
You want to try some chocolate?
Let's do it.
Okay.
So you got to set it up.
Okay.
Tell everybody.
So the backstory here is that Mercedes has claimed, I'm going to hold this right here, not a product placement. This is orange chocolate from Platters in Wheatfield, North Tonawanda, whatever it technically is. She claimed when we were doing our Valentine's Day episode that she has never heard of
I
orange
had never heard of
chocolate.
it. Oh, I had never heard of it.
My mother, shout out mom, was watching at home and was like, Mercedes has never heard of orange chocolate. So went to Platters and picked up a box of
Thanks,
orange
Mom.
chocolate and brought it here. Now, she didn't say, like, you have to try it on TV,
No,
but
I'll
I'm
try
going to make you try it on TV.
So describe to me what I'm about to, like, what it should be.
This is just, it's hard to explain.
But it's orange flavored.
It's orange. There's a hint of orange in it. It tastes like milk chocolate meets creamsicle meets
Okay.
orange. It's,
You got called Vanna White with your presentation.
thank you very much. I appreciate it, Peter. So listen, I think that this is incredibly, it's hard for me to explain this to somebody because it is so common. I just am still in shock that you didn't know what it
I've
was.
never heard of it.
All right,
I
well,
have never heard of it.
Try a piece.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you like it? Orange
Well,
chocolate.
I just told you, I don't care. Sweets to me aren't like a big deal. So,
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's not like,
It tastes like chocolate.
because it is. It's just a hint of a flavor. I think you, when you were thinking
I
about
don't
it,
taste orange. I taste mint.
really?
Alyssa's face when it's a
I think when you were thinking about it, you thought it was going to be like this very overpowering,
mhm.
almost like different way. It's just a hint of a flavor inside the chocolate,
It's pretty damn good.
right? It's
Yep.
not bad.
Yep.
Mint deliciousness, Connie says.
Yeah.
So shout out Platters.
Yes, thank you. This is pretty darn good.
Have you been to Platters?
I don't think so.
That place is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's really close to where I grew up.
These are mine, right?
Yeah, they're yours. Have fun.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
This is
So
great.
you like them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's not overpowering, like you said.
It's not overpowering.
This is
It's
really
just like a subtle hint of orange in there that a lot of people love.
DJ.
What am I watching? I told Tim before when we walked out.
Mhm.
So DJ's a big advocate of platters. DJ is working in our newsroom for those of you who are watching at home.
Mhm.
It's like Mercedes has never heard of orange
I
chocolate.
had
It's like
never heard
she's
of it.
from Lockport. I was like, I know she's from Lockport.
Wait a minute, what does that mean?
It means you're from here. Well, not knowing orange chocolate is
I've
to
never
me
heard of it.
on the same level as not knowing what sponge candy is.
Okay. To our friends at home or online, you guys are having a really good time. People are like, let it melt in your mouth, smell it. They want me
Yeah.
to smell it.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys like this a little too much.
Yeah. You probably didn't watch SpongeBob?
I did.
Did you? You watch SpongeBob, right? I'm thinking about there's a scene
this
where
does
it's like
smell
rub
really
it all
good.
over your body and then have the chocolate. I don't think you're gonna do that.
Wait a minute. So is Platter the place?
Platters is the place where it's not
But-
exclusive to Platters.
The Wurlitzer building. Okay, but then I have been into a Platters then because there's one there next to that Walmart.
Yeah,
Heading. Okay. Yep. So I've
it's
been
on Niagara Falls Boulevard
Yep.
in the greatest community known to Western New York, Wheatfield.
Yes.
Not true,
Yes.
but
I'm just agreeing with you because
Love
your mom
wheat.
gave me chocolate.
Love Wheatfield, yeah. So Platters, but it's not just a Platters thing. I don't want to make this seem like this is just a Platters thing. There are a lot of different places in Western New York where you can go get orange chocolate that is really, really good. That is just what is close to us. So shout out Platters, shout out to my mom. And I'm very happy that you've had this now because it is wild to me that you hadn't had it before.
I'm sorry. I just pulled up another. Do you remember last week when I pulled up the comment that we did not want to?
Yeah.
I think I just did that again.
Oh, no. Oh,
just did
no.
that again.
It was Michael, right?
No, yeah, last week, but
Yeah.
that wasn't Michael this time.
Oh, no. Was it a
No.
bad comment?
I will, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying so delicious. Loganberry. Have you ever had Loganberry?
I don't like Logan. I mean, I don't dislike it, but I don't go out of my way to have
How
Loganberry
did I
stuff.
not know about these flavors?
It's a great question. I really don't know the answer to that. It's interesting to me that you didn't know about these things.
Orange hot fudge.
Don't know about that. You need to go to Platters and try orange hot fudge. My wife loves this stuff.
Look, Anita says it was me. She did the comment.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, Anita, what did you say?
Let's pull it up. Mercedes is dark chocolate because people were asking if it's dark chocolate. What?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. With that, we'll be right back.
We're moving on.
We're going to go to break.
Yes, we'll be back. Anita said it was me, so she was okay with it.
Oh, that's funny.
Sponge candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sponge candy. People love talking about chocolate.
I'm not a big sponge candy guy, to be honest.
I like it, but it's like a once a year thing.
I mean, it's not bad. Once again, it's if you don't love sweets,
Mhm.
you're probably not going out of your way to try a bunch of sweets.
No. I love sweets though.
You liked it?
I do. I'm keeping them.
Alyssa, you want to try some?
Just two. And then give me the box back.
Here, come over.
Anita said it said with so much love.
What?
Mercedes is dark
Oh,
chocolate.
there you go.
Yes. No, you can have as many as you want. Please tell your mom thank you for this.
Look who's here.
Come on, DJ. Try some.
We're in a commercial, so you're going to probably be on the stream at some point. I have another box on my desk, which was supposed to be for Autumn, but Autumn's off for the week, so
Oh, yeah.
I might
yeah.
either bring that home or.
Well, it's still packaged,
This
right?
stuff's expensive.
It is? What chocolate is it?
Huh?
So we have people coming in to try some.
You say it's better every time?
This is really good.
She never
No,
even
I
heard of it.
did. I did. I tasted it. It's a hint, but I tasted a little mint too. I don't know. But I did eat mints right before the show.
I think that's that. Yeah.
This is delicious.
Because I think she thought when she was like, oh, it's not orange. I'm like, no, it's not orange. It's just a hint of flavor inside milk chocolate. You can also get it made with dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like dark chocolate, though, right? Andrea's favorite is that and dark chocolate, which they also
I love
have,
dark chocolate.
because she really loves dark chocolate. So we have a box of this on our counter right now, dark orange chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
The peanut butter chocolate to me is, whoa. The peanut butter.
Is that a good thing?
Yes.
Yeah, because
that
you
is
like peanut butter.
That's a game. To me, anything chocolate peanut butter is elite, but orange chocolate is very good.
There's a chili chocolate.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Don't they have orange chocolate soft serve too? At Platters?
I need to make it. Oh, thanks, DJ. Thanks.
Don't they have orange
It's
chocolate soft
delicious.
serve? Oh, yeah, you got to get to Platters.
So I need to go. I need to go again. I've just gone like in the front.
It's orange chocolate custard and orange chocolate shavings, meat pizza down there,
Mhm.
orange chocolate hot fudge, all chocolate.
So Platters is our spot because we both are from, I don't know, 4 minutes away from Platters.
Yeah.
You know what your spot? I don't know if it is, but in Lockport,
Mm-hmm.
Reed's is elite.
Okay.
I
The best pizza in the world is Pizza Oven. Have you ever had Pizza Oven?
So it's interesting because you say this to Pizza Oven. There is a Pizza Oven in Niagara Falls that we adored growing up, but it's funny because there's a Pizza Oven
Hold
in
on, we're
Lockport.
coming back. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Because there's Ventries or something in the falls, too.
Yeah,
That's really good.
there's a couple of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good pizza in the Falls.
Yeah. Welcome back to Studio
This
7.
is
So,
just a food random
I know.
episode.
We are just talking about all
We're
types of
basically
food.
just shouting out different places in Western New York.
Yes, and you guys need to join us on social media. We're really having a good time over there. So Facebook, X, or YouTube, join in the conversation.
So what were your favorite places growing up in Lockport?
in Lockport?
We're both
Pizza
from
Oven.
Niagara County. So
Pizza
it's,
Oven.
Yeah, Pizza Oven is, we had a photographer who worked here for a long time, Jeff Wick. Shout out Jeff Wick. Absolutely loved him. He was from Lockport. He was a big fan of Pizza Oven, but it was always
Walk in with $1 and walk out with a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
It was the messiest slice of pizza.
So there's a Pizza Oven in Niagara Falls that my mom and grandmother and grandfather on my mom's side, and then my wife's side of the family, they all loved Pizza Oven in Niagara Falls. It had weird hours. It was only open kind of seasonably, but the pizza was super, super good. And I remember my grandfather was an immigrant from Italy, and he worked at a plant in Niagara Falls and still had an Italian accent, but absolutely could understand what he was saying in English, but his Italian accent every time would pop through, and he had a hard time pronouncing oven, so he would be like, Pizza Oven. Oven.
It's heaven.
He's like, no,
Pizza
like
heaven.
oven. He's like, we're going to Pizza Oven, and he would go
Got it.
pick up his Pizza Oven, and yeah, he used to tell my grandmother and my mom and my aunt POP
the
on the
best.
phone, possibility of pizza, and that would be like if he would finish a shift at the plant, he was going to bring back some pizza.
Well, now you mentioned Reed's too.
Reed's
was hands down
Reed's is the
best.
Reed's is,
Yeah.
we made it a point if you were playing sports
Yep.
and you traveled to Lockport for
Yep.
anything, the bus would stop on the way back at Reed's. You had $5, you were a king. I know it's expensive. I know it's more expensive
Yep.
now, but it was like you could go in, you could get a milkshake, you could get 2 hot dogs and a
Yep.
French fry for $5.
red hot.
It was
Red
the
hot
bet
with
with
the
the
sauce.
sauce.
Yes.
With the sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, Reed's is different. People
So-
who aren't from Niagara County, I don't think understand how elite Reed's is.
No, they don't. And listen to this. I used to go and get the double cheeseburger when I was a kid with chocolate milkshake and dip it in the milkshake.
Yeah. Ooh. See, I could do that with fries, but I don't think a cheeseburger.
Oh no,
That seems
my
a
sister
little...
would get vanilla. I would get the chocolate. We
Yeah.
get the double cheeseburgers, and the pickles were still in the stick. You take it off. I used to just rob them of their pickles.
We've had a lot of people over the years who work at Channel 7 from the Lockport area. So
Yes.
you,
Aaron is
Aaron, who?
news director.
Oh, I thought you meant Mikowski. Yeah,
Oh,
Aaron
no,
Mason.
no, no.
Aaron
Yeah, yeah,
Mason
yeah,
is from
yeah.
Lockport. Aaron Mikowski is from North Tonawanda, but John Murphy was from Lockport. Joanna Passeri was from Lockport. Jeff Wick, who I mentioned earlier, was from Lockport. So yeah, we've got a weird amount of Niagara County representation in this building, which I love as somebody from Niagara County. The thing that I don't like though, I'm gonna vent for a second here.
Okay.
People not from Niagara County refer to places in Niagara County as a county. Like they refer to, oh, that's in Niagara County. Nobody in Niagara County does that about Williamsville. It would be like, oh, Erie County. Like I always,
No, not at all.
I
Not
always
at
got
all.
frustrated when I
Not at all.
started here, when something would happen in Newfane, when something would happen in North Tonawanda. Sometimes you would see the stories and be like, oh, a Niagara County restaurant. Or it's like, no, say the town.
Yeah.
Like it's an entire county. It's not
When
just like,
people learn that I was born in Medina, Newfane, all of that, they go, oh, the country.
yeah,
You're just country.
yeah,
They wouldn't say Orleans County. They wouldn't say Medina. It'd just be, oh, you're a country.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, Niagara County represent. So what other places would you go to, Niagara County? Like growing up? Or even
mean,
when
we
you pop
did-
back over there?
We did pizza, like
Yeah.
nuts. There is a spot, the Village Eatery,
The Village
the
Eatery.
best salads.
Okay.
I mean, I know this is probably gonna laugh because all I talk about is salads, but the best salads
Uh-huh.
ever.
Oh, I have
Italian spot.
I have another one.
too. Hmm.
Have you been to Manito, the taco place?
No, but somebody was just talking.
Somebody
about that.
bring up that comment right now. So my
Oh no,
wedding.
that's Matina's.
Okay, Matina's Pizza is good. Matina's
Yep.
got good pizza.
Yep.
Manito. It is a taco shop in Wright's Corners. Is that technically Newfane? Newfane,
Oh, I
Alcott,
don't know.
somewhere in that area. Young. So, Viola subs.
The best.
Violas.
You ever had?
Have I ever had Viola subs? How insulting! Yes, of course. The people who own Violas went to Wheatfield, so I know their know the family. It has become one of my wife's favorite restaurants. This Manito Taco Shop.
Where is it?
Is
You
in
said Four Corners.
Wright's Corners. So I think that's
I know what you're
technically
talking about.
Newfane.
Mm-hmm.
The food is so good and so authentic to the point that I'll bring it back. July 23rd is my wife's birthday. The Bills started training camp this past year on July 24th.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Andrea, it's the last day I'm going to be home basically for 6 months. What do you want to do for your birthday? She's like, I want to get in the car and drive 40 minutes to get Manito tacos. And we did, and it was
it
the
worth
best.
it? Yeah.
Oh, it's the best.
You know what? I agree with you, Peter. We need to have a Studio 7 buffet segment.
We could just talk about different places to go and different places to eat. What?
My family would beat me up that I forgot this. Mr. Ed's. Did you ever have Mr. Ed's in Middleport?
No.
It was called Mr. Ed's when I was in high school. It's
Okay.
now called Ponies.
No.
They have the best chicken wings
Okay.
or not the best, but they're bomb
Mhm.
chicken wings and chicken tenders.
Okay.
I cannot believe I forgot.
My place
Mr. Ed's.
my place growing up was the Marlboro Inn, which used to be on Ward Road near Sanborn, and they used to have a wing night. And
Mhm.
once we got to high school, junior senior year, we would go and they had these wings called sliders, and it was this beautiful mix of barbecue and honey and hot, and they were just these perfect wings. So like right now, there's a lot of places in Western New York, obviously, that have
Mhm,
incredible wings,
mhm.
but it closed and it burned down several years ago. But that is a place that I miss going
Yeah.
to.
One of my top spots for wings is Gene McCarthy's
Yeah,
because I love the dry rub. I
Uh-huh.
love a good hard fried chicken wing.
yeah.
I just do.
I mean, there's so much fantastic food in Western New York. I don't think people I don't care for pony sauce. Is that something?
The secret in the sauce, they put jelly in it. It's sweet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, they mix jelly.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
you're really good at cooking food,
Hmm.
and I love talking about food. So if you want to turn this orange chocolate into some magical concoction or whatever, now
You're down for it?
Yeah, now I'm expecting you to bring
You
it
down
back
for it?
as, I don't know, something really, really fancy.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah,
This was great.
shout out, Mom. This was fun.
Yes, it was.
We should just what is today, Tuesday? Okay, we gotta go.
Just
We'll
bring
talk
some
about this
food.
later. Bye,
Have a good
guys.
day.
Have a good night.